Yeah.
Yo.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Marvin Lattimore.
Uni Francis.
And this is, as I fix my mic, another edition of Welcome to My Hood Film. Uni, what's going on, sir?
What's going on, man?
Lots of things. We starting off crazy.
Yeah, it's been that kind of time, bro.
Yeah, man. It's February. Black History Month is in full effect once again.
Black History, Black Times.
Yeah. The 100th Black History Month. 100 years of Black History Month.
Oof.
Yeah, amazing.
And today's Rosa Parks' birthday.
Today's Rosa Parks' birthday while we're recording, so that's cool too. So we
White lady knew that, so I'm already off to a bad start.
Swimmingly, things are going swimmingly well. But we decided, as you already know, if you're new to this, we appreciate you. We do this nice little project me and Uni been cooking up for years, where we just show hood films to people who either haven't been from the hood or they just haven't seen a lot of hood films in their life.
Yep.
And because it's Black History Month, we decided to show different types of films in a sense. Like, we show films from the past anyway, so it's not like we're doing something totally different, but we decided to go to the past.
Not roots past.
Not roots past. You're right. But we decided to go.
What are we talking? Like prehistoric times?
Prehistoric times. We went 51 years in the past. 51 years in the past, almost to the day. And we decided to show our friend here a lovely movie. And she's actually a returning guest, so go ahead and let them know who you is.
I'm Instagram Elly Comedy. I'm Eileen Harder. I'm a comic. I've been doing comedy for a few years in New York City.
Yeah.
So, I hadn't seen this movie before, so I just saw it today.
That's what's up. Now, last time we had you on, it was before we got on YouTube. We was just doing things on the audio tip.
Yep.
Do you remember the movie we showed you last time?
School Days.
School Days, right. And then what's the movie we showing you this time?
Cooley High.
That's right. So that means you are one movie away from us showing you 3 different movies about high school.
I know. I guess I'm always watching high school movies, but that's just my lot in life.
Yeah, exactly. One movie away. So we showed you Cooley High. This film came out in July 5th, 1975. Excuse me.
75. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, because that was the French version. Excuse me. The United States version was June 25th, 1975. But then IMDb showed me France for some reason. No, July 5th.
IMDb, that's why.
Shout out
did it come out in France?
Yeah, I was about to say shout out to this movie because it came out in France and West Germany around the same, like a couple of years after its U.S. release, and then later in Poland, and then later in Japan, and in Germany. So, yeah, but no, Germany was DVD. Never mind. Wow,
interesting.
They put it on Blu-ray 2 years ago in Germany. So.
Wow.
Good. As they should. I don't know why that's funny.
Because it's just random.
Yeah.
It's so random.
They recognize it like, yo, we're missing out.
I bet in Japan and Germany, it's probably super popular.
Yeah, let's get this before they pull off our Netflix or whatever the hell we got over there.
That would be interesting if it was super popular in Japan, like now.
So Exhibit was more popular in Germany at one point than here. It's so interesting what blows up. Western culture blows up in other countries sometimes.
Exhibit the rapper?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like an art exhibit.
No, that Exhibit the rapper.
Because you said exhibit, so I'm like, like an art exhibit.
Like that.
I don't know what she meant.
X to the Z. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. All good. All good.
The cars themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
That show is so weird. That was like, I used to believe that show when I was a kid.
We all did. It's all good. It's all good.
It's true. They just couldn't really do
it.
I was like, I'm going to put a stop sign on my bus car, man.
Yeah, it's all because people went there with the thought process that they was gonna fix their ride, like as in like, hey, so my engine stalled, like
that's
they thought.
Most of the time, that's what it was. Though.
Yeah, they're like, I hope you want an aquarium in your trunk.
Well, I wasn't asking for that,
bro. They're like, we said you like fish, so we're gonna
put a fish tank.
So we're gonna destroy your engine.
I wouldn't mind a PlayStation.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind PlayStation. That would have been fire.
Stop there. I don't need no animals.
Dude, some of the lighting,
why ain't animals in the goddamn car?
The designs they sit outside the cars were cool. But man,
your insurance is gonna go away.
Yeah, people will be like, I lost my car that next week.
Exactly. So
afford it.
the
For the rocket fuel that it required.
the budget on this film was $750,000.
Wow.
And it ended up grossing $13 million at the domestic box office.
Wow. Okay.
Why are you laughing?
God damn.
I'm saying that's good.
Under
Limitation
billion, yeah.
breeds creativity.
Jeez.
There's a lot of films that they didn't spend any money on and they blew up.
I mean, 13 mil from 750
That's good.
It's insane.
That's
insane.
like the first Evil Dead was made with crap and it blew up.
Yeah, but I think, well, I can't really
I
say
don't know.
that.
That's
It's so
why it's
funny,
released
different
on
genres.
Blu-ray in
Yeah.
Germany.
Yeah, it ended up being one of the top 30 highest grossing films in 1975.
That makes
Wow.
sense.
That's pretty fire. I ain't gonna hold you. That is pretty fire.
Yeah, I've never started this movie till today, but I've heard of it. I've heard of it many times, but I've never seen it.
Yeah. I mean, it low key is like, it was a staple in black culture.
Yeah.
Okay.
You probably heard the song at the end when he was in the funeral. They were singing "It's So Hard to Say Goodbye."
And there's always the memes of people doing something towards that. Like I've seen the videos of people on Instagram and TikTok doing like, this is what this person did after high school, whatever, to that song.
Oh, well, that's the funny part. Most of the time they do that because of another movie called Coach Carter.
Oh, okay.
So in Coach Carter, they did the thing where you hear like a Twister song, and it's like,
Yeah.
I'm hopeful, praying.
Yeah.
So they kind of...
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like
and they'll do that.
This was one of the first movies, like, I don't know if it was the first movie, but it was one of the earlier examples of that.
That shows that. That's
Yeah,
how
that
they
shows
do
that
it.
this is what they did after the movie ended. And then Boyz II Men sampled that same song years later, and then they named their first album Cooley High Harmony in honor of that film.
That makes sense.
There was a rap group called Camp Low. They did a song called Cooley High.
Yeah, that song's fire.
I think one of them, and a lot of times the name Cochise was mentioned a lot in hip hop culture.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's rapping named Coachie.
Yeah, that's what I say. It's rapping name Cochise.
Cochise.
I'm not entirely sure if it was because of this same character, but we could assume.
Yeah.
He raps more about anime, but you know, whatever.
He's alright.
He's alright. His beats is cool.
Some Rocket League now.
Yeah, exactly. So, what do you remember about this film? Can you give like a brief summary of what you saw?
It was like a bunch of different high school students, and it shows like how they would hang out and like basically do shenanigans throughout the day, and just kids like hanging out. But it kind of starts to show these 4 boys hang out, and like they'll have different personalities. And then like them hanging out, like one of them was skipping school, or they're doing little shenanigans, or like trying to like, I don't know, get one over on people, or just like stupid like stuff. But it was kind of just showing just their life and things they're going for.
Yeah.
And it kind of showed that 2 of them are going in different paths. Like one of them was like getting a scholarship. He was gonna like make it in like school for that. And then the other one, everybody keeps telling the kid he has potential, but he's just like into poems and like a sensitive, I don't know, dickhead. And those are 2 friends. And I feel like it kind of shows like where their past like changed.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's what I kind of got from it. And then also it's kind of just like, this is what it's showing their life is like a day in their life.
I mean, days.
Yeah, days. Well, days.
It was definitely not one day.
Yeah, it doesn't really end yet. It kind of shows all the like stupid things they do.
Yeah, if it was one day, it would probably be a typical 90-minute or less movie.
Yeah, well, where would they have time to sleep? It was one day.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, it's like I kept thinking that they're going from one party to another party at one, but that was just the first.
Like the first.
That was the first act. That was the first act. Yeah,
yeah. The
you're
first
not
act
wrong.
of the movie is just like going from one party to another.
Next party.
Yeah, and then but then I think the movie when it starts to make the climax, it goes into more days.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
That's a good summary. Ain't mad at that.
It's so much that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the movie poster and it says the tag. Well, I guess the whole promo ad. It says Cooley High, where the student body was a chick named Veronica, the senior prom was a belly rub, and the class of '64 ran a permanent crap game in the men's room. We just want to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, only the crap game happened in this movie. There was no senior prom.
Yeah.
I don't know if there was a woman named Veronica, but I get where they were going. But there was only crap games. There was a lot of crap games.
One of the names of the 2 or 3 like girls they showed that they liked.
That's what I figured. I was like, I'm sure.
And then
she wasn't even the main character though.
And then the other thing too is one of them says a conversation before they go into the little like juke joint or whatever that they're dancing in. And before they're playing CeeLo there, she literally says to one of them, there's like one line in the movie that the girl was like, the guy's like, what about our senior prom? And she's like, that's a belly rub. And then they never talk about it again. And they never bring up a senior prom for the rest of the movie. So just that one line was supposed to be like, this is how cool we live. Look, we're going up from this part to another.
Somebody fell asleep writing that summary.
Yeah, because I was like, I didn't even remember that part. Yeah.
Because that's only one bar in the whole thing where they talk about it is before they get in the Cadillac, whatever, and drive around. And I'm like, that's it. And then I never say it again.
Huh.
I only caught that from when the girl.
Remember that.
Okay, I just seen
good
that.
job.
Well, I just seen that now, so that's why it's fresh in my mind. But
Okay, fair enough.
About that part.
yeah.
Because there's nothing in me thought that like, why would you go to prom? You already been wilding out the whole
They were
first time.
trying to show like all these
Y'all already
kids hook up.
smashing.
Yeah, they're all
you already
hooking up.
smashing the freaking stairwell in Act 1, so it don't even matter.
That's
Prom is irrelevant at that point.
Right. They don't need to go to prom because all the
Do
kids
what?
were already like
You gonna cut
hooking
that
up with each
too?
other. So they'll
Doesn't
just
make sense.
mention.
Yeah.
They just mention prom in it, and they don't even have to do a prom scene.
Nah, you
That probably
YNs,
saved.
bro.
That
They
probably
don't do
saved the
prom.
director like money. He's probably like, I'm not gonna rent out a hall for that.
This was legit a movie about YNs in the 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The time setting, even though the movie came out 75, yeah.
I didn't realize that was their shenanigans, but interesting.
Every decade got their own set of shenanigans for the kids. You know what I mean? We just all different. You know what I mean? The 80s and the 90s, we had our thing. You know?
Yeah, our new kids were stealing MTA buses, which is good.
Yeah.
I think that's great.
Yeah, where I'm from, we have the duck tour buses, and people used to steal those.
Yeah.
Nah, take the shit.
I mean, you gotta give it to these kids. They went
a few months ago, somebody got out of a jail. He broke out, and then he stole like a ferry, and then the cops were chasing him on a ferry, and that was on the news. And I was like,
that's real GTA.
Yeah, and that was like last year. So
yeah, I'll give you 5 stars.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So people they do different shenanigans. But
different shenanigans. Yeah, it was definitely a different vibe. So what was like some characters that when you were watching, you were like, this is one of my favorite characters. I like him or her.
I liked the guy who got the basketball scholarship, and he was like he's the one who I felt like was the diplomatic one and was trying to calm his friends down from doing stupid stuff. And I liked the teacher because the teacher seemed like a real good teacher, and he was like the one who talked to the police to get them out of it, and also the one that tried to talk to the kid and be like, you have potential, use your brain, what are you doing? So I feel like those were 2 good characters. And also the girl, I like the girl who like he really liked, but she found out she was a vet, and then she was just like, fuck this dude. Because like the pettiness that she did, because she knew about the other girl, something was just like, oh, let me show this off. It was kind of funny.
Yeah, a lot of teen angst.
There's a lot of teen angst in it.
Romance
and then
this person kissing this
the
person.
mom or the lady that they were calling Martha. I thought they were calling her mother, but it was like Martha. That was like she had the
Martha,
cleaver. Yeah, like just the micro expression and the faces she made. Like she was a good actress. I feel like her acting was hilarious. Like her just the faces she made was funny.
Oh, I was about to say, for her telling people get the fuck out.
Yeah, well, also he was like, open the side door, please, and she's just like,
please.
Yeah, and she's just like, screw you, dude.
No, she eventually let him out.
Yeah.
She let him out.
She let him outside.
It's just she was just fed up.
Yeah, but the expression was just so funny.
Yeah, because eventually she had to be like,
yeah,
if I let him out, he's gonna get beat up.
She's like, this dude is like the face. I like that actor. That was funny.
Because like the first time in the beginning of the movie, you see that in the beginning of the movie, she just was like, she chased him out. But that was with love. Like back in the day, they did dumb shit like that.
Back in the day, they chased you with a cleaver.
Yeah, they chased you with the drink because it was in love. It was just like, you annoy me, but
I don't know. I got a sugar cane. I don't even get a cleaver.
Yeah, I know, right?
A little mess
up. I would have been okay with just
Shot-town shit.
I would have been okay with just getting lightly pushed out.
Yeah.
Like you didn't have to chase me with a weapon.
You didn't have to touch me at all.
Or you could just be like, please, just go, bro.
All right.
Yeah.
You got it.
Like I would have been like, all right, I'll be back.
I think she just had to show she was serious, and it was her place, so that's why she was just like,
so serious that my man returned at the end of the movie. So now like he was banned from the plot spot.
Right.
She just chased him out because he was. Well, also to be fair, he got chased out because
he was doing that stupid thing with the girl.
Right, and that girl told whatever she said to homegirl. I don't know what she said, but it was enough.
Set her off.
It was enough to set her off.
Yeah.
But maybe that was also like a funny callback because now he got caught in the bathroom with another chick, even though he was hiding for his life.
I think it was a callback to just show like this dude is
he's creeping.
He's creeping and he's all over the place.
All over the place.
And it's like he's a mess. Yeah, he's a mess and he doesn't know how to act. Yeah.
That hops his head, please.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, Yeah, the teacher was one of the best characters,
Like,
even though he was only there for.
He only had like a few lines, but just like carried himself and just the way he was with the kids, where he's like, "What are you doing?"
Shout out to Hollywood in the 70s and 80s, knowing when people were stars and they was like, we only need you for like 10 minutes, man. Because Garrett Morris, the legend that he is, was only in Cooley High for probably like 5 to 10 minutes tops.
He had a few scenes. Yeah, he was in the middle part, and then never saw him again.
That's what I'm saying.
But you know how some actors are, the way that they
maybe he was on tenure and he bounced.
That's the part that he plays in it. He was a character that you watch when they come in the room. They command the scene. He commanded the scene like he was a good actor.
Yeah, he was great. He made that cop smoke a joint and get the kids off.
And this is in 1975 when they made this. So it's the same year that he just started SNL, right? The same time.
He started it.
And 1975.
No, you're not wrong. I was just saying he started SNL months after. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So this was before.
Because they started. Yeah, SNL was in October.
And he was already knew how to act.
Yeah, right.
I feel like his acting skills were really good.
Well, according to the biopic about the first episode of Saturday Night Live, he was like a trained actor already.
Oh, okay.
But he wasn't an actor for comedy. He was an actor for dramatic roles.
Yeah.
But Lorne Michaels.
That's the thing. His acting skills, you could see, right?
Yeah, Lorne Michaels did that. Yeah.
So that's what I was gonna say. Just like you could tell he was a good actor at this time.
Right. Yeah, exactly. By this time, he was already like. I don't know if it was his first feature film, but it was definitely a feature film that he was in. Yeah, you're right. But I like the teacher too. I thought it was because you start off the movie as just this white teacher who like clearly saw them doing no good and just was like, yeah, just get out.
And the other one was like, look, these kids, like they're just kids, like da da da. And then also trying to get them all out, and they were like, man, screw this, like. But trying to help them. I felt like some people don't have those people in school, so it's like everyone remembers the teacher you like. Everyone has that one teacher you like. And I was like, that's what made me think of, like, oh, this is good.
I mean, honestly, he should just be happy that teacher knew the cop.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, hey, talk to him. Talk to the cop.
Because in real life, the cop would have been like, sir, you can't, you're not the father of these kids or nothing. You're not their legal guardian. You can't come in. But because he knew the cop, he was like, all right, man, let's light one real quick. And he got him. Yeah. He got him while he was hot to be like, yo, let him out, bro.
He let his guard down.
He was like, all right, man.
Not only that, he said, can you lower the sentence? Like, he was really trying. I was like,
oh, yeah, for the other two guys. Yeah.
And I was like, wow, this dude's really, like, he's really putting himself out there. He's, like, a good dude.
Yeah, I mean, this was that time where it was like, listen, we all not perfect,
mistakes.
But at the same,
kids.
But it was a civil rights movement where it was like, we ain't trying to see no black people in jail right now. We just trying to, like, come up.
That time.
Yeah. It was 4 years before King passed on, so it was like,
Yeah, one of the kids died at the like Democratic convention. That's how the character died.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, they had to show that.
Yeah.
Like I was like, damn.
That's a good point because these kids were like 17.
Yeah.
Or near 18, so 4 years. Damn, my son just became an adult, got bodied. Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. Fighting for his rights.
Very depressing ending.
Yeah.
Only 3 people.
Only 3 people made it out.
That's only like 3 people made it out the hood. Yeah. And they had to move out the hood. That's what it is. You gotta move out the hood to make it out the hood. That's literally how you
move
get
out of the hood, bro. He ran out.
He ran at the end.
You move when you have a car, bro. This man have a car. Where is he running? If you running out of town, you didn't move out. You got kicked out.
The girl that they said lived, right?
Yeah.
Her dream or her life, right, was that she moved to Atlanta, had 3 children, got married, and became a librarian. Yeah. That was a dream. That was a dream for her, and that was the 60s. I'm like, damn, just a librarian, jeez. But whatever, live your life. She's alive though.
Exactly. Yeah. That's her one. That's the one win you got to take. You know.
She's like, I'll take the L. Like she's with that weird dude.
Mid-range job, 3 kids, Atlanta. Living was probably okay.
Yeah, quality life is much better than so.
Crazy thing is they don't even tell you what year it is that she's doing all this. They only said homie.
Just like this what happened to her.
Right. They just saying to other people because that was their time of death.
Maybe she went to college.
Maybe.
Met someone there.
Yeah.
Maybe
she like learned about more poems.
Damn, but that's crazy.
It's crazy the guy got her so fast by being like, I like poems too. I'm going to recite one. And it's like, bam, the montage of them walking on the bridge. I'm like, Jesus.
I mean, it had some time to build on that.
Yeah, I know, but I'm like, that's how they showed it.
But I respect it, though. He had to do something. I mean, but it was also showing you that she liked him for him.
Yeah, no,
and he got to be himself.
Yeah, and not just like some bullshit.
Yeah, he didn't have to he tried to make shit up, but then when he finally was just like
himself,
she was like, oh snap, he's a smart dude. Like he like poems and shit. And in the hood, you can't really be out here like, yeah, this guy got a good poem. They're gonna be like, what?
He's sensitive.
Yeah,
like you a thug. He cries and things cats.
You gotta say you got a good rap.
Yeah, you gotta say you got a good rap or something. You could hoop. Yeah. Like homie was hooping, that's why everybody fucked with him.
Yeah.
But because he knew poems, they was like, man, shut up.
Well, also the basketball kid was the taller. He was the more attractive dude out of the two. Mm-hmm. So it's like you could tell all the girls like. That's why he's mad that girl got with that dude. But it's like whatever. None of those people seem like they were serious. They're all kids.
Yeah, kids.
It's just stupid.
Supposedly.
Yeah. I don't know. They're all supposedly. They're all supposed to be like teenagers and they're 20s or 30s actors.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a cycle that will never.
I know it's true. It's never gonna end.
It's a cycle that will never end.
And I know it's always gonna be older people. I'd rather have older people playing young people, to be honest. Though.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't want young people. It's too creepy. It's just too creepy.
Favorite show?
Just don't watch the ones where they're doing creepy shit.
Yeah,
I mean, he's not wrong.
Watch the Power Rangers.
Homie was wilding on the dude was wilding on all that in the Amanda show. Yeah. But Keenan said he ain't do that with Keenan and Kel.
Yeah.
See, so that's what he said. No disrespect. Yeah. I was just saying like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Keenan and Kel was chilling. So, but anyway, yeah. Don't break the cycle, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep having young adults play kids.
Yep. Yeah. Can't be creeps.
That's the Stranger Things. That's one of the few exceptions to the rule.
Or you can just not write
creepy
all the
stuff.
sex scenes with the children. You
don't have to be creeps in Hollywood.
Yeah, you can also not do that.
Yeah. You can
no
use imagination.
No one's forced you to have a sex scene with high schoolers.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you to do that.
Yeah.
I didn't ask for that.
Who's your favorite character?
I have to think about it.
I had to think of a moment. He was like,
kind of okay.
There's no one that was like the most charismatic.
I guess would be the main character.
Which main character?
I guess I like the ball player. What's his name?
Cochise.
Yeah. Yeah, he was the most charismatic of the guys.
I like him.
Yeah.
I was more.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I was more kind of like a Preach dude, because Preach. Back in the day, we all, especially when girls came around, dudes was always fronting. I was like that. You was thirsty, fronting. I could do this. I could do. You try to impress people.
He was crazy thirsty.
Yeah, he was so thirsty.
Except that part. Yeah, that part was wild.
That's a lot of parts.
When they're in the car,
that's what I'm saying.
And he says, "Oh, I've drove a Maserati."
That part.
That's like okay. Yeah. This is how everyone knows. Like this guy he bullshits just to kick it.
Oh yeah, they knew off the rip. Once he said Maserati, they all looked at each other like.
But then he learned how to drive instantly when he got in the car.
And became outran the cops.
Yeah.
He could do 70
Set up
to 80.
a Crash Bandicoot track.
And then that is kind of funny, the people pulling out of the car. Oh my God, whiplash.
They got on a forklift and then they got lifted off the ground.
The timing of that was crazy. Whiplash.
And it's like, at first I thought that car was just parked there. But I was like, wow, that's...
They had to do fingerprints.
Yeah.
Or something.
Something back in the day.
Because how you know Cochise was there?
Yeah.
Or any of them. They had either that or the people who...
The cops, or do you think they recognized them? They had someone do a sketch or something?
Could be.
Had to be. Because I'm like, how else could you have found out? Because it's one thing
to...
it's so the 60s.
Yeah. Because the two dudes that jacked the car, I get. But how you found out the kids was in the car?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even the people who screamed whiplash couldn't tell it was them fool.
Back in the day, though, the kid with the big mouth, he probably would have bragged to people about it. It would have got back that way, too. Because people talking. I don't know if they show... I don't think they showed the kid even gossiping about it after that. Because they didn't talk about it.
What kid with the big mouth?
The one that...
Preach?
Yeah. Because
the short one that wasn't never getting no play. I don't know.
Oh, no, the Preach, the one that was driving. Because then the next scene they show them, they're chilling in like some kid's bedroom and they're studying for the Civil War test or whatever. And they don't even talk about it. But it's like, a kid like that would probably, oh my God, I got away with it. They'd probably brag to everybody about it. And
maybe they didn't because they didn't show it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, people... Well, it's a possibility.
It's a possibility. They don't show that. It's not like a kid has a big mouth.
I feel like they would have shown that.
If he had,
Maybe. But that is a good possibility.
They just came into the classroom and instantly knew who they were and had a warrant.
That's what I'm saying.
Because that's
but it
the plot needed to know.
Yeah, the plot. The director was just like, they just need to move the plot.
Yeah.
But then they contradicted their own plot because the teacher was like, y'all said that he wasn't even at the scene when y'all found the car.
So then they was like,
he said
That teacher should have.
No, he said that they weren't even there when the car was actually stolen.
That's what I mean. Oh well, okay.
But how? So they must have known. So.
But you see, that's what I'm saying. There's like,
yeah.
What did they have to go on to get these kids?
Right.
They didn't even know it was any of the four of them. They just arrested the other two because their rap sheet was too long.
Well, the other thing.
Unless they might have had witnesses where they see them pull up.
They asked the kids at one point, what time do you leave the party? And both of them had conflicting answers.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing they showed where it's like, when they's like, damn, you changed your story 4 times. And the other kid was like, he just kept saying like, he had his story straight. So I feel like that's what they were trying to show, like, oh, we think because this kid's fucking up that maybe
they're gonna go with that. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. It's like a funny plot hole where it's just
that is a funny plot hole.
They just went off as 4 black people because there was no other way.
They were like, it's a curfew thing, like the curfew laws in some places where they're like, oh, these people are out past like whatever, they're out in this area. If they even think you're out a certain time in that area.
Maybe
people will use that as a bullshit excuse to arrest people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all I said about that. I mean, it was all crazy anyway. But
yeah,
I love this. I love the fact that it was like when I saw this when I was like younger and shit.
I like the fighting scene.
Yeah, I was gonna say all the bros,
the shenanigans of how they filmed that, and when they're in the movie theater and they show the shadows and the kid would hide or one of them would hide and like they run past. It's very like Three Stooges. Like it made me laugh. It's like a classic thing that I always see in comedy.
Yeah, it was like a 25-man melee.
What's the better bro to you though? There was 2 bros. Which one was the better bro? That's the real question. I mean,
like the actual really where someone got hurt, like got the black eye or whatever, was the house party.
Right.
But I think it was actually a little bit funnier at the movie theater.
Yeah.
Because the kid like hid behind the curtain, and then when they went past, the kid went through the screen. So I think that was actually funny.
Everyone's fighting. The girls fighting too.
Yeah, the whole movie theater started fighting because this one kid got through when everyone's like making out and stuff in the movie theater, and then just to come back with 3 boxes of popcorn. Like nobody needs that much popcorn. Why do you eat that much popcorn, dude? Like it just. All of the things they made to me, it's just so silly. It's like it's a
maybe
silly.
Maybe he was very hungry.
Yeah, it's
there was small boxes.
Yeah, and then how it showed some of them were running straight out, some of them were getting trampled, some of them were like it just that looks really funny to me.
That was just stress eating in the 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He saw everybody getting action. He wasn't getting no action.
Yeah.
So he went to the back.
Lone kid.
Yeah. They was like, you want another popcorn? He said, give me 3. They said 3. God damn.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. I think. And then the kid laughing. There's still some people watching movies, so the kid laughing when they show the kid go through the screen.
I feel like he could have just been watching Godzilla, been fine. That's what everybody else is doing.
Exactly. You didn't even need no popcorn.
Yeah,
it's Godzilla.
It's just these kids were all being crazy in the theater, like shenanigans. It's just like funny. That I think is like funny because that would be. If you went home, it's like the time was had. That's crazy.
Look,
I'm not beat up in the movie.
Or also we ran out the movie theater. Somebody broke the screen.
You don't even know if someone's seriously injured or not.
That's a crazy, and that was their weekend or something. I can't tell if that's like them chilling on the weekend.
Through the screen.
And
that shit was hood as fuck.
Yeah, and they show the really old Godzilla.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is so interesting.
It was the top.
Yeah.
You know, it's probably shit. Old to you, that was a world premiere to them. That shit was a world premiere.
Godzilla 3, bro.
Man, the whole hood was in there.
Yeah. The dun 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 dun. I was like, I'll know that forever from music.
The whole hood was in there. I love that. That was beautiful. That was their Avengers Endgame.
Godzilla.
Yeah.
Was it Godzilla and Kong?
Yeah, the whole hood. Because I was looking.
There's so many Godzilla movies, so that's never gonna stop getting old. Like that was the movie to see.
I love the fact that you knew where the hood was at. Because when they show all the main characters, there was empty seats out there, right? Yeah. Because homie was able to get up and go all the way to the end to be like, yo, excuse me, let me through. When they told him to go to the back, he got to the back, the whole hood was like, yo, what's good with you, man? So I was like, nah. Yo, once I see all those goons back there, I would have came back downstairs like, Coach Cheese, bro, you gotta just let me in, bro. I'm not, stop, let me, I'm stepping over him. Because I'm be like, once I step over, you're going to be mad, but guess what? You're going to kiss her again. Let me step over. I'm just going to be like, yo, bro.
That's annoying as hell if you're in a theater that packed. I don't know. It is funny. That is like the way that they made the Predator. But
I loved it.
Yeah, it's funny how it just happened. But also this kid is just like, where am I gonna go? And that's what started off the
whole I've seen it's always awkward teen friends you got like that. We just like, yo, go bro, just sit somewhere. And he's
like, But the 2 guys that started arguing across the thing, and that's what set off the whole fight, is like, that's funny. They started yelling at each other.
Crazy part was Homie with the popcorn, he talked him down for 2 seconds. He said, yo, bro, we don't got to do this. And homie thought about it, and somebody in the back threw something at him. And that's what started the fight.
And he snuffed that.
Yeah, he snuffed the other dude because somebody said, fuck out of here. And he said, what? He turned around, snuffed the dude. Yeah. Melee. Straight melee.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's why I was like, yo, homie talked him down for 2 seconds.
That's definitely the crazier fight.
Yeah, that was a guy. I ain't gonna lie. I just wanted to hear y'all say that. I knew it was the crazier fight. The house party fight was cool, but the movie theater fight was everything.
The movie theater is like double the house party fight.
Chased my son on the stage, chased him out, and then they show one kid, once he got thrown through the screen, and one kid was everybody. He was like, ha ha, just started dying like, yo.
That was funny though. If I imagine, like, I'd be pissed if I had the movie theater, but imagine, it's like, what'd you do on the weekend? I was like, oh my God, let me tell you, like, that's a crazy night.
That's facts. I would have been crying.
As a kid.
Did someone fight in a Minecraft movie?
Probably. That's even funnier.
Yeah. I was in a movie theater one time and there was a really bad storm outside and I was a teenager and the power went out and me and my friends jumped over the candy thing and we stole mad candy. And then the candy lights went on and I had a bunch of Swedish Fish and I remember leaving with Swedish Fish. And like they were at the door, they were giving people refunds to come back to movie theater.
Oh boy. Okay.
But I was like, I gotta go now and I'm like, crinkling up. Yeah.
I'm compensated right here with all this goddamn.
And that only happened to me once in my life, and I was a kid, and I'm like, that was the funnest time at the movies. I still think about that.
Still think about time,
yeah.
No, I like that.
It's so stupid. No, me and my friends all ran out, and I remember we were like, well, I guess can't go to movies late, and we got like our refunded tickets, whatever. We went to go do something else.
Damn.
But I was like, that.
I love it.
Yeah, and we still got a refund. I was like, okay.
I think what I liked about the house party, bro, was just that it really, in essence, was just two dudes fighting. And it wasn't really... Well,
they instantly told him before he comes in, the girl who had it, like, oh, don't fight here. You always start fights. Right. And then he was there for like a minute.
Right. Fight. And he started fighting, because he saw me as with his girl.
Yeah.
We never saw that girl again.
Yeah, they don't really show her ever again. And then also the girl was just like, what? Like...
You never see her again either.
She doesn't defend anything. She like stood there. I'm like, okay.
Oh, boy.
That's interesting, too. You think about it, you're right. You never see that girl again. So at least he could have, if he was with her, he could be like, all right, I understand why he fought him.
Yeah.
We ain't never seen him with her.
And the guy said, listen, I'm just going to say, I'm sorry, and that's it. But that's what he meant. And I was like, that's how he started it. That was his way of squashing it. Because he was like, I didn't know that was your girl. And the guy was just like, nah. And then he got beat up. The kid who started the fight got beat up. Not
really much else he could have did. It's just like, hey, listen, my bad. Like,
my bad.
I'm trying to be civil.
That was his my bad. 1964's version of my bad is, and then they fought anyway.
Yeah, I mean, he did the right thing. He was like, look, I'm going to say sorry. That's it. That's nothing more I'm doing. Like, what else you want me to do?
Yeah.
First off, you saw your shorty with him. Like, you got to be mad at both people, really. Like, you could try to fight him, but you got to turn around and be like, yo, babe, you knew it was all about us.
It makes me laugh when it's like the people get mad at the wrong person. It's like,
Shorty just stood there and watched them start brawling. Like, oh, damn, that's crazy. I'm out. And just like Uni said, just disappeared. That's it.
Yeah.
Next 2 hours, she was gone.
That was the character.
That was like character. Start a fucking fight. But I love that, bro, too, because Shorty, whose house it was, turned around and snuffed somebody. Like, nah, bro.
Snuffed her man.
Snuffed her man and watched the shit break that she didn't want to break, but it was worth it.
They broke the door.
When they broke into the door and it's got the room with the girl that the guy liked in it, and he had just talked to her and he just got her to start liking him, and then it's like a second later when he falls on the door and he looks up at her and smiles. That's kind of goofy. Like, I was like, that's kind of like silly. That would make me laugh too, because it's like, what the hell? This just happened. She's literally at the party but chilling in another room, and it's like, bam.
My God.
They showed that for 1 second.
Both brawls ended with somebody getting thrown through some shit.
Yeah, and then that's how it ends.
Yeah.
But
this is like one of those not rural villages, bro.
It gives a comedic effect.
This is not rural Chicago. All these kids got hands.
But like, and also to get thrown through stuff is like very like Buster Keaton. It's very like comedic effect. I like that.
I love that.
Those were really small comedic effects that I felt like made the movie. I like that.
And as you remember last time we had
concussions.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, they both. Yeah, it should have been some concussions for sure.
Yeah.
If I get thrown through a door, I mean, he got beat up so bad he had a black eye that lasted apparently the whole movie.
That he could come into class. it's so, like, they used to think it was disrespectful. They all wore hats, but he couldn't wear sunglasses indoors for some reason. So they had to take that off to show the busted eye that was, like, busted up.
Yeah, I mean,
he had like a huge shiner,
like a shiner.
Yeah, shiner coming off your face.
I mean, that is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, ladies and gentlemen, I need y'all to understand. A dude got thrown through a movie theater screen, returned the next scene looking unscathed.
He's fine.
He was fine. Other dudes went through shit. They fine, whatever, right? But my man got beat up at one party, didn't come back till later in the movie, and then when he came back, he's like,
to be fair, he was getting beat up pretty bad.
Yeah, but they all had time to heal. What happened to your big?
I don't know. Maybe he's anemic. Maybe he's anemic.
No, he was getting his hand. Because you think about all that time, he was in the debating to go out. He was getting beat up that whole time.
They don't show if it's like, they don't have anything that's like, this is one, like a chat, like a timepiece. Like, this is 1 week later. This is that. It's like, probably.
Yeah, it's time to figure it out.
Yeah, it's all like, this is just happening within the time of the high school.
I mean, by that test, the test was apparently the midterm. But it was a midterm that said if you fail the midterm, you apparently fail the whole course. I was like, damn, usually if you fail the midterm, you just got to pick it up by the end. But
it had to go with the plot because the teacher had to be like, you haven't come to class. You haven't done this. What's going on with you? Like,
I want to live forever.
Yeah, that's
he gave up on it once he said that. That's the best shit ever.
It's like, okay.
That's why he never saw him again. He really did give up.
You coming to that funeral? Hell no.
Yeah.
Tired of them children.
Yo. Like, these kids are stupid.
He's like, he stood there like I should have left him in jail.
Yeah, like, what are you doing with your life?
And who let them niggas out of jail?
Yeah, I didn't get out of jail. Did they have multiple charges?
Bail. Somebody could have bailed them out. I don't know. They just got released.
They don't got friends like they. Friends of kids.
Yeah. I know. It had to move the plot. We're seeing a lot of plot holes in this movie.
Yeah, the plot was crazy.
Plots didn't have to be that concise back in the day. It just had to go from scene to scene.
When they let y'all out,
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, how much time must have passed that they did time? I'm confused. Or did
I don't think they did time. Yeah. I think they got released.
Or the judge must have said community service or some shit.
Yeah, I think they got released.
For Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like these kids got away with it, and
they should have did time, bro.
Yeah.
They should have been in jail.
They should have something.
Yeah, I don't think Grand Theft Auto is that much time though.
Yeah, it ain't a week. Don't game about it.
What is it now? What is it now in 2026? It's probably like a few months. Community service.
Definitely longer than whatever they did.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Grand Theft Auto for one car.
The only logical explanation I even thought of was
in Boston, we used to have the best car thieves in Charlestown. I don't know if we do anymore.
Yeah, 16 months to 3 years.
16 months.
To 3 years.
That wasn't 16 months.
Hell no.
Either the lowest or the highest, it don't matter. That was not as long as that.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
They got bailed out. They got bailed out. They beat the charges. They represented themselves. They represented themselves.
That's what I was thinking. I don't think it was the bail.
Yeah.
I think the case probably got dismissed.
Yeah, it got dismissed because they don't have.
Proof.
They have no proof.
Okay. There's no cameras on the traffic things or anything back in the day. They weren't using DNA back in the day. So this is all hearsay.
Yeah, I think the cops were like, all right, we're going to keep you here.
This is Chicago, and they were hanging out with these AP kids. Maybe they all knew the laws. Maybe they all defended themselves.
I think you're giving this thing a lot of bail. You try to add shit, ain't even there at all.
Maybe when they were maybe they're reading in the library and they became legal beagles.
I was about to say, if that was the case, they wouldn't have cared when they got the car stolen.
More scenes that
I know. This is.
I think what happened was they just could not. Nobody can get an ID on them, and then eventually it was just like, we got nothing. Like just.
I think they just needed to be out to kill.
To kill this dude.
Yeah.
I think that's what needed to happen.
I mean. Yeah, because that's why they left. They was like, look, we already in enough trouble as it is.
Yeah.
We're not calling the ambulance for him. We are going to go.
Yeah.
And I like that in the 60s that everybody got a hat when they leave. Put their hat on mad proper. Because when they were homie down in front of them, he said.
They had to do it with respect.
He said respect.
Yeah, they had to show some respect.
I said, yo, you supposed to be running. And he took 2 seconds to go. Let me get my shit on right.
I know.
Oh my God! Yeah,
he didn't want to fall off his head as you try to
run away.
Yeah.
The way that they had them run looks kind of funny. The way that the dude was running to go find him looks kind of silly. But he was in shape and he was doing all this stuff around the city.
Yeah, he was like a...
They showed him actually. They showed him, not a dummy character, actually climb up the side of the building and get in the second floor window. And I was like,
he was doing all
cool.
kind of nonsense. He was riding on the bus.
Yeah, I don't think that was
straight down the middle.
I don't think that was a stunt man. I think
No,
that was
I
all
think
him.
that was really him.
That was all him.
They're doing their own stunts.
I said,
yeah.
That was all him.
So even though they didn't have a big budget, there's some stunts that I was like, wow, they did that themselves.
Nah, shout out to him. My son was moving.
Yeah. No.
He was moving.
They really hung on to the back of that bus.
Yeah.
Because they showed them get off that bus. Like that's
what,
like Jackie Chan movies. There's Jackie Chan movies like that where they really have them fighting on top of buses and things moving.
Yeah, that's what Udi was saying. Homie had a six-pack.
A sensitive and shade nerd.
Yep.
Nerd.
And they was with all the smoke every time.
Yeah.
With all the smoke.
He will fight if he needed to.
If he needed to, yeah.
His last resort, but like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because every time there was a fight, they were just like, come on. He was just like, come on, bro. But he knew. He outran 3 dudes. And outsmarted them by hiding in the garbage for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, when they ran past.
He just laid there like, oh shit.
He jumped into a dumpster, like a metal dumpster. That's crazy.
This dude was a running back. He outran him in a small restaurant full of people dancing.
Yeah.
Just by spinning on him and pushing people in front of him. And they fell into the table. I said, this nigga is the man.
They never showed at the end of the movie him becoming more mature or anything. They're just like, well, screenwriter in Hollywood.
No, they did. He took off his glasses. You didn't see?
Yeah, he took off his glasses and he's like, oh, well, now I'm thinking.
Took off his glasses and he took one swig of liquor. He was like,
and that instant maturity. Maturity. Okay.
It wasn't that bullshit wine they were drinking at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, the bullshit.
He was like big I got something special for my boy.
Yeah. A little bit more. Not
He's
that
like, I wrote you a poem.
Yeah.
He's like, and now I'm gone.
A sad-ass poem. It's the saddest poem you ever heard.
I fucked with that monologue,
I did. But like, damn.
That was his man. That was his main man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had their own crew.
The little swish with the paper
nice
ball.
little callback.
I was like, oh, man.
Nice callback. Yeah, it's like, that was as his man's. And he knew, like, I can't do the shit I was doing no more. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I need y'all to understand that when this man, Cochise, died, right? The funeral was probably like a week or so, maybe, after their midterm test they were supposed to take. So we don't know anything about a graduation. And we're assuming that Preach ran away from home.
Yeah, I was
because he just started running.
I was thinking that Preach did not finish high school.
Yeah, we're like,
I think he did.
Okay, because I was like, he just
unless he was a hell of a screenwriter, unless he wrote the best script you ever heard.
GED, baby.
Doesn't even have a GED, and he was like just instant Hollywood screenwriter, 1964.
This nigga wrote Shaft.
And the teacher at that time, you could get like a good job with benefits if you just had a like high school diploma or GED, and you could work in some places that had like good government jobs or whatever, or benefits. But the teacher was like, even to him, he was like, use the potential, because he's like, people just want on their resume just at the graduate high school. He literally just said it like that.
He could have
maybe
tested out.
Maybe he tested out. Maybe he had a GED.
And we doing theories anyway. He could have did that.
Yeah, maybe he did that.
He wrote some heat, just like when he said he wrote some heat.
He said, "I'm gonna live forever," and then he's just like, Jesus
I don't know
Christ.
I don't know if it won awards, but he wrote some heat. Technically, that's how he lived forever. Like if his
legacy,
movies were so,
legacy was his poem.
Yeah, if it's so fire.
His poetry became screenwriting.
Now the teacher's like, fuck.
Yeah.
I honestly don't even think he wrote any more poems. I think he just wrote some fire ass movies.
Yeah,
and then that was it. And that's what happened.
You ain't adapting no poem into some 40,000 million whatever dollar picture.
It'd be funny if he was like, and then he's the one who wrote Cooley High or something. I don't know. But
it's based on true story.
It's based on his life.
Not gonna hold you. You might not.
Maybe that's what it's supposed to be.
Not be.
Maybe this is like a super made up, exaggerated thing of like the director's cut of like, this is my life. This is the people who got out of like Chicago in the 60s.
I mean, yeah. Well, no, it looks like it's just a regular ass movie.
Okay.
But that's still fun. I was looking because I'm like, when you think about it, you're not wrong because it came out in 75, but the movie takes place in 64.
Right.
So I was like, maybe? Yeah. So no. It's just what it is.
It's interesting that it got Blu-ray 2 years ago in Europe.
Oh, I got it. The writer based the film on his experiences attending the real life Cooley Vocational High School.
So it's a real high school.
Yes, which closed in 1979 that served students from the Cabrini Green Public Housing Project on Chicago's North Side. While the film was set in and around Cabrini Green, it was primarily filmed at another project and he wrote the film to dispel myths about growing up in the projects. To dispel myths
Oh.
I don't know, my brother. It's still pretty hood.
Oh my goodness. Well.
Still pretty hood.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was like. To dispel, my brother.
Well, at the beginning, they skipped school to go to the zoo, which I was like.
Yeah, it was like Black Ferris Bueller nonsense.
Yeah, that is like
parkour and stuff.
Yeah,
instead.
that is like Ferris Bueller. And I was thinking, even in the 60s, even now, I don't think I've ever heard of kids skipping school to go to the zoo. So I was like, this doesn't make sense. But he was just like, I just want to show that these kids are learning about animals or something. Like, what was the point of that?
These ain't your typical little.
Yeah, these aren't your typical kids. Yeah,
they just don't shoot dice.
Yeah, they're different.
They do other things besides shoot dice.
They have levels to
God
them.
damn it.
Yeah. Or no, I think it was trying to show they're deep thinkers because this one's a poet and this one.
This one gets monkey crap thrown at him like it's DK.
That was fucked up.
Yeah.
And then they jumped over the thing. Movie. They jumped over and then he set it on the train and all the people on the train moved to the other side. Yeah. That's kind of fun.
Yo.
He must have did something, bro. He didn't get anything.
Did they foreshadow your mids?
Who?
He got shit thrown on him to say that he ate shit for the whole
maybe. Maybe
he
there was symbolism. That could be a symbolism.
Crazy silly, you ain't
and then
shit.
Also, the whole trope of the guy, you just have to play the person that doesn't get anything in life. Like,
anything.
Yeah, you don't amount to anything the whole movie. All right.
Instead of mid-range job.
Yeah, mid-range. Like, this is the mediocre dude that we all hung out with.
I mean, at least he's not homeless.
Hey, yeah, I was about to say, the people that made fun of him, some of them are dead.
I know, that's true. So it's like, where are
you?
It's
like, you know, like.
It could be the two jackasses I killed in the robbery.
You know what I mean? Like, you know.
Oh, yeah, these two died 2 years later at a gas station. And then that's what they're showing. And he wanted to dispel myths. So that's interesting. That's why he made that.
I actually think them kids was kind of smart when you really look back and think about it. Because if I cut school and I go home, right? So the teacher was like, yo, I came to your house looking for you. Caught. If I cut school and go to the movies, caught. If I cut school and go to Martha's, caught.
So you can only
go to the zoo.
Yeah, no one. Okay.
It's stupid enough, but it's smart enough to be like, they ain't gonna catch you here, and they never caught him.
Oh yeah, and the other thing
until they did.
But the teacher cared so much. The teacher cared so much about you. He came to your house twice to see if you were home.
It doesn't matter where he went. It's the fact you're not in school. What are you talking about?
I guess.
Well, for that day, they thought they got away with it. You know, that's most kids every time. You like, we good, and then you get home, they like, yo, you say you've been missing like 3 weeks of school. Shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Nah, my son been missing school.
They were doing a lot of partying.
He's going to the zoo, missing school, bro.
They were going to the zoo, after the zoo. I guess they got time to go home and change and then go to a party.
Who left the door locked to the gorilla cage?
They're going
oh, yeah. That was crazy, too. Yeah. They're showing him do that.
Who left the door locked? He need to lose his job, bro.
Yeah.
That's
Shot-town zoos.
Yeah. Real gorillas, bro.
What if he got out and beat him up?
That's what I was thinking. I thought they were gonna release the animal, and they were like, no.
Forget the shit. They was about to get beat up.
Yeah, or someone get their face ripped off.
At least the shit, I throw the shirt away. you can't.
Right. Steal a shirt, bro. Y'all stealing everything else.
Word. Why did they not steal the shirt for your meds, bro?
Fresh shirt, bro.
I at least would have been like, let's go get you a shirt. Or go home first or something.
Go home. When they go to the basketball court and he's chilling with them.
Yeah.
Like, go home. Lose your shirt.
Y'all let that boy go on the train.
Train.
Put that shirt in a bag.
Embarrass y'all.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I would at least been like, yo, bro, you gotta go home, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Come back out and meet us in a minute or something.
One thing that I noticed, he dressed all the characters a little different, so I felt like that was for their different personalities. Except that they all had like the same type of hats. But like one dude, like the poet kid or whatever, he looks like he's like wearing a button up and tie. The high school, like the basketball kid, he's wearing like a school jacket. Like all of them, he dressed different, and I was like, I think he's trying to show this is all the kids hanging out together. They're all like they all grew up together, whatever.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
like they're all kids in the neighborhood. Like the neighborhood kids are all chilling. This is what they're like. This is.
Well, that one Preach came from a family where his mom wanted them to dress a certain way.
So that's why.
That's just how it is. Yeah, because that's why they called him Preach, because he dressed like a pastor.
Yeah, because he's dressed like that. And
so they wanted him to dress a certain, like his mom, because you could see his sister was dressed up all the time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
His
so
mom
it's like certain households,
and then it's like.
Yeah, it was consistent.
Preach doesn't have a dad, and his mom works 3 jobs, and his mom's like tired, like to show her sleep, like she caught him, and then she's like, go get the belt, and then falls asleep.
Too tired to beat him.
Too tired to beat him,
Just
but it's like
so
trying to show that.
Yeah.
So it's like trying to show like these are all the different things these kids are living with.
Yeah.
And then the kid who got the scholarship, there's just mad people in the house, some baby walking around and stuff.
Yeah,
so like,
everybody comes from a different area.
Yeah, so just trying to show like this is all that how's everyone living. I'm like, Jesus
Christ. So you remember last time, but I'll say it again. We did a segment last time with you. It was called "Whose Man's Is This?"
Okay.
So in this film, once again,
I think we already know the answer to that.
Yeah, is there a character that you would say whose man's or whose woman is this?
I feel like the dude that was a screenwriter, because he just did stupid shit a couple times, like being like when his friend was like, I've known you since you were 8, you've never driven or had a Maserati, and he's the one who's like, preach. Oh no, I drove. Yeah, preach.
You cannot let that go.
Yeah, sorry, that was just so stupid. That was so dumb for him to be like, I'm gonna drive. I was like, no, dude, you're not gonna drive.
I mean, to be fair, he did learn quick.
Yeah.
In the record time.
Yeah, and then also him hiding in the girls' bathroom when like and like trying to go around the people when he was like in the shop. It was just like, this dude is an idiot, straight idiot, dude. Like why do you chill with him? He's just an idiot kid. And then the girl who had the house party, who like the guy hooked up with her so his friends could get through. I was kind of like, that was funny. But yeah, those people are the weird.
Also the thirstiness.
Yeah, the thirstiness is creepy. Yeah, that's interesting. And then the girl, they just saw her for 2 seconds, and she liked the dude, and he was changing the lighting and everything. He gave her a kiss on the cheek. I feel like that girl was like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. They had some interesting characters. That stood out.
What about you, bro?
Man, I gotta go with the pimp.
The pimp?
Yeah.
Which pimp? Oh, the one that's the hustle. The one why is that?
Because he was just... First of all, that plan ain't gonna work too much. There's only so many people fool. Also, taking your mans to him and just try to tell this poor kid is like, man told him, it was like, you mad over this bitch? Like, you know, like, she's right there, bro. You ain't have to say that.
Right.
You could have, who are you?
Yeah, he's like, they steal, da-da-da-da. And then he's like, just sends him up to someone's random apartment.
Some random apartment.
That is pretty weird character.
I get what he was trying to say, but you're right. The wording was just way off. I do get what he was trying to say. Like, it's not that deep. But yeah, you're right. The wording was just way. Because think about it. If he listened to him, then he could have calmed down for a second and been like, yo, cats is out here to get you, da-da-da-da. But he just, he just said it so crazy. And Shorty was right there. So I was like, yo, the 60s is different. Because in 2026, Shorty would have been like, what?
Who you calling?
Yo, fam, I'm right here. Yo, bro, what's up?
Yeah.
Like, it would have been different.
Also, when the guy hooked up with the girl, and then right after they had sex, he immediately was like, well, I won the bet on smashing with you. Oh, yeah. It was like, what is wrong with you, dude? Jesus Christ. Yeah. It was like, what a
I get what you're saying, but they man's was literally the definition. It's not often we see a movie where somebody's the textbook definition of whose man's is this.
Yeah.
But I just realized I didn't even get homie's name, and now I got it because I looked it up. His name is actually Pooter. Pooter. Okay. And the first 5 minutes he get pool thrown at him. Which is crazy.
They call him Pooter. Oh, okay.
Well, that might not. I think that's his government name.
Oh yeah, but that's weird that they call him.
That's your whose man's?
Well, yeah, I had a few. I'm not gonna hold you, but
the whole movie.
The whole movie was they kept bitching him.
Yeah.
Like there's everybody. I even had moments like that. I ain't even gonna lie. Everybody has somebody in the crew that's just a socially awkward person to the point where you're like, you just cause a lot of dumb shit to happen. Yeah. Again, he could have easily stepped over his mans in the movie theater, been an asshole for 2 seconds, and that whole bro would have never happened. He could have just stepped over and been like, bro, I wanted to get popcorn.
This man could have moved though.
Wait, you need a character like that in this type of like movie to set off set it off basically.
To be a fuck
up to set off all the shenanigans that happen.
Well,
so it's like that's why it's kind of funny that's like this dude again, or it's like this dude that's like I don't know.
Well, they needed him more
because I feel like you could have just had these dudes in the back of the ram.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't really have to be there. He didn't have to be there. He was just the small comedic effect of certain parts. But most of the time, all they did was just bitch him. And then when he went to parties, girls didn't really want to fuck with him like that. So he stress ate all the time. The first house party.
That's why. He was always eating.
He was always eating.
Oh my God, I didn't really pay attention to that. He was always eating. He ate at the first one, and then I was like, why does he have 3 popcorn boxes?
Because he stress eats. When he wasn't getting no play.
Really was that? I thought there was no reason for why he had to.
No, that's what I was saying earlier. When he wasn't getting no action, he got mad, and then he ran off and came back with 3 boxes of popcorn. When he didn't get no action during the slow dancing in the house party, he got mad, stood next to Shorty, who was also stress eating with chips, and started eating her chips too.
I don't think she was stress eating. She
probably wasn't really eating. She was really eating, but he stressed out and ate.
Stressed out.
And I'm not trying to knock him. He probably got some mental health issues. So they're like
they're emotional eating.
Yeah, he was emotional.
I like when he tried and she was offering
even in the 60s, this is a thing.
But what I mean is, like, I could have went outside the box like I normally do, but I just felt like this man was legit the definition. Yeah. I don't even know what grade he was in, because when they was in class, he was never there. So you just like...
He was the smallest one, too, because when they go to the bar, they're like, oh, we can't let you in because you look young.
Right.
His friends left him outside. So I
think really...
He walked in, because he got mad and he walked in. But they just kept playing him, and he never, like... Yo, y'all gonna, like,
he never crashed out.
He never crashed out. He never like put his foot down.
Like he kind of just like accepted it.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. And at the end of the movie, when he's at the funeral, he saw his man's crossing the street, and he was just like, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And then he was the one who ends up getting a regular factory worker job. Yeah. In Indiana, he's one of the. Actually, there's 4 people who make it, so he's one of the 4 people who makes it.
And they were just like, you're gonna be a factory worker.
Right, which is like that's not bad.
Mean, it's not bad,
doing okay.
But it's just,
doing okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
what would you have him do?
Not die. At least he didn't die.
No, I'm cool with that. His future was all right. He got a regular job. He like us, 9 to 5.
It's like he's not gonna leave. Like they're showing us, like he's not gonna leave this area. This is his life.
Yeah, he just stayed in the Midwest. Yeah. He moved to Indiana.
Like some of them left. So yeah, I guess they're showing that like he stayed here and this was his life.
Yeah, they pretty all the people.
Like you know how you have the local town people when you go home to visit and they just never left the town. They're like
no, all the people who survived legit left.
Yeah,
they all left.
Except that one dude.
Which one, dude?
The one who got a factory job. He stayed there.
No, he's in Indiana.
Oh, Indiana.
He went to Indiana. Okay. The chick was a librarian, went to Atlanta.
Oh, yeah.
The guy who became a sergeant went to Europe.
And then the screenwriter.
He went to Cali.
Yep.
So that's what I say. All the people who survived.
So the whole dream is just to leave the hood. It's just to leave. It's to leave Chicago.
To leave the whole state of Illinois. That's crazy.
That's like Boston. Every movie in Boston, the dream is just to leave Boston.
Right. So if you see a lot
but it's like that because it sucks. You don't want to stay there your whole life.
The whole emphasis of like hood films, especially ones where it's like really crazy,
like awful
crash out hoods, is like your goal to win is to get out of the hood. Menace in Society, Boys to Hood, you know.
And they have the sad song
right,
to the
right. So every time it's like if you don't get out the hood, it's almost as if you lost.
Yeah, like what are you doing?
Yeah, they're like you're gonna be stuck here. So that's what he did. He had to get out. You know what I'm saying? So
okay.
Yeah, that's what I mean by that. Like all 4 of them left. The librarian, I don't know.
But she had a regular life.
Yeah, she could have been a librarian in Chicago. That's different.
Yeah, regular life.
Same thing with the factory worker. He could have found a nice factory in Chi-Town.
I want to go to a warmer place.
Yeah, she's probably like, you know what? Screw this.
Yeah. She could have gone to college down there. Like, I'm just not going back to that cold ass place.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be in the Midwest anymore.
I'm not trying to be in the Midwest.
Yeah, I'm trying to be in Atlanta.
But I'm going to stick with Pudo on this one. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. But I just felt like that. But lastly, real quick. 2026, you know, they do now. You see a lot of movies are doing like comebacks, nostalgia, time skip, sequels, reboots, remakes, all that, right? Yeah, a lot
of timepieces.
Yeah. So would you want this movie to be like rebooted for like 2026 audiences, or would you want a straight time skip sequel? I mean, it's kind of tougher.
Like have them. Well, that place closed.
The school closed. Yeah, right.
So what would they do now? Like, where would they do? What's the famous school they would want to do? Like, you know how in Fame it's LaGuardia, like high school, whatever. What would be the famous high school that's interesting that like there is high schools where like all these amazing like basketball players come out of, or all these amazing science kids or whatever come out of in Chicago. So maybe if they did an interesting place like that. But I don't know. I feel like
are they acting the fool? Are they hanging off the buses?
Yeah,
they're not hanging off the buses. No one's gonna want to watch
Nobody's subway surfing there.
Yeah, they're not doing anything like that.
I mean, but Chirac is still crazy.
Yeah, Chirac is definitely still crazy.
It's definitely. It also depends what part you're in. It's a huge city. So it's like,
it will be wilder. That chase scene will be a lot different because they got cars and guns.
On the river, like that giant. Somebody steals a boat and takes down the river or something.
Yeah.
God damn. I don't know. I think that could do an interesting one for Chicago. Like, I have seen a show recently what they did with a teacher. She solves a murder or something in Detroit. It was like Diara Does Detroit. It's pretty cool. They could do something interesting like that in Chicago, I think. I don't know if I'd want to see a reboot of this in Chicago, but definitely it might be a high school that, like, has something interesting with the kids. Like, what do they do for shenanigans? The thing
I
too
feel like it's only
is,
interesting because the guy was from there.
Yeah. Like, it
Were they known for
like,
anything else before this?
Like, my thing is, he shows that they're near the train a lot. He shows that this is what the houses look like. He shows them doing a lot of parkour to get into the houses and sneaking in and out and
Yeah, man, he
stuff.
loves parkour.
Yeah, but I'm like,
Edge in this bitch.
Well, also they had a lot of house parties. People don't even have house parties anymore. So
That's
I'm
true.
I guess Chicago is a really cool city, though. I bet you could make. It doesn't have to be about high school, but I bet they could do a thing about young people, like young college kids, go to Northwestern or something.
Yeah, I mean, wow, this dude, I was not aware of your work, sir. I apologize.
Has he been doing a lot of movies?
I think he wrote, he helped write, it doesn't say how many episodes, but he helped write a script for All in the Family. But he was one of the people that helped get the spinoff of the Jeffersons off the ground. He helped, he co-created Good Times.
Oh, shit.
And he co-created What's Happening. No, I think he created What's Happening.
Oh, wow.
Oh, actually, What's Happening, the TV show, was based on his screenplay of Cooley High.
So he wrote a lot. Okay, so this guy was interesting.
And then Cooley High, 3 years later, inspired a TV show called The White Shadow.
The White Shadow.
A professional basketball player takes a coaching job at an impoverished urban high school with a racially mixed basketball team.
You know how in the 90s there were all those movies of the teachers being like, I gotta teach these kids, and it's like, you don't know if these are AP kids or not, but like they have kids in all these different high schools, and it's like the teacher's like, I'm gonna change them around. They live around poverty. Like,
I have to reach these kids.
Yeah, like Gangster's Paradise. What's the movie with the chick from Scarface, and she was like a
showgirl.
Dangerous
Minds.
And all that stuff, and that became a trope for a while, where it's like, oh, this one teacher's gonna turn around for these kids.
Oh, okay. Correction, ladies and gentlemen. He created the shows, but then he said that they were stolen from him by Norman Lear and Jerry Parenchio. So he filed a lawsuit.
Oh, damn.
To say that these guys stole All in the Family, The Jeffersons, Good Times, What's Happening. So
Dark Times.
I hate to say this, but the outside of Cooley High and the other stuff,
all that stuff got stolen.
Yeah, the only actual episodes of TV that we know is claimed by him is just random episodes of Moesha and the Wayans brothers.
Wow. And those are also still really good. I like the Wayans brothers. The Wayans brothers.
Damn, what seasons?
They were so big shows when they were on.
Yeah, it doesn't say what seasons. It just says he did random episodes.
So he did. So he did right. He wrote.
Yeah, I mean,
a while.
The Wayans brothers is whatever because it was just random goofiness anyway.
Yeah.
But if he's the guy that wrote that storyline where they said that Ray J was really Frank's kid, then forget it. Forget it.
I was so like, oh, you guys ran out of ideas.
Yeah, you guys ran out of ideas, man. Uni, did you say your answer or are you good?
Oh yeah, it should just be him preach in LA, just ruin other people's lives too.
Ruining other people's lives.
He's trying to come on his way to be a screenwriter.
Yeah. Do shenanigans in LA.
Yeah, also shenanigans in LA. That'd be pretty cool.
I think he would get shot.
That's why he said it.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
He was successful. It said so.
Yeah, I know, but I'm like,
but
today,
she's saying like
if
later.
He did it today, and if he tried to do shit now,
he'd get shot. Yeah.
Yeah, in 2026.
That's a good point.
Like in this timeline.
Yeah. I like to think he learned his lesson.
I mean, the other thing too is like you can't even do pranks on people anymore. Like you can't even joke with people like the way people want to joke anymore unless you're really cool with them and you know them.
He might not be in a joking mood anymore.
Yeah, and you might not know the right people. You might not.
Yeah, you know something.
I think
you say he's gonna make it work. He did.
He's in Hollywood technically. He's not even.
I think a movie would be cool where maybe they just decide to have a reunion. Mm-hmm. Even though the school's closed down, maybe because it's just
him, Veronica, and Peter.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like they all just come back.
They all come back to hang. That would be interesting.
The girl he was in love with, and or they just like meet up to like say this is the anniversary of like Cochise's death
or something.
Yeah, and they just come back as old people,
like
whatever.
Balloons or dust.
Yeah, and they just honor a lot of the other people that died. Because remember, it wasn't just Cochise. You found out later other people passed.
Yeah.
So
those people suck though.
That may be, but they could have just did something like that. Or
they could do a high school reunion. They could do a reunion movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You could do a reunion movie, or
do a reunion movie and homeboy comes back and they kill him on the side.
What homeboy? Who?
The guy who got away with it.
The sergeant.
Yeah.
Because now he got years of training.
Yeah.
He come back.
No, they kill him.
Oh, they get him? That's what it's about?
Yeah.
I think I would welcome also if Preach, now he got enough money where he wanted to give back to his community, he reopens the school.
That would be cool. That'd be an interesting thing.
Yeah. Almost like a Lean On Me type of vibe. Yeah.
And then you'd be like trying to make school fun again, because kids were like, the men's bathroom was like the party.
You see what I'm saying?
Like, I never seen a men's bathroom.
It was turned up in there.
Yeah, everybody was wanting to chill in the
Playing
bathroom.
dice, smoking
what
weed.
The hell?
One dude
then when a teacher came in, they all disappeared like ninjas.
Yeah. And everything on the wall, they actually had some cool bars.
Yeah, cool bars in it. One dude was reading. One dude looked like he was studying, and another dude was reading comics.
And he told them, "Hey man, it's so crowded. Can you move so I can pee?" And they're all just chilling. Like it's like nothing to them. They're all just like they're all with it.
I think it would have been funny. The dude was reading comics. He was catching secondhand smoke, and he would say, "Hey man, what do you think? You think Superman get high?" They just like, what? Like, what are you talking about, bro?
What would happen if Owlman and Superman? Owlman's not around yet. Like, if these people, do you think anyone's faster than Flash?
Yeah, who do you think faster than him, man?
Yeah,
I'm
they're
just
all
saying,
just getting
man.
secondhand high. Yeah.
I think I could beat up Batman if I wanted to. They just like shit like that. You
like
just like,
real
all right, man.
teenager kid conversation.
That'd be the one person the teacher just lets stay in the bathroom.
Yeah, he's like,
he's like, you need a minute. You need a minute.
Yeah.
You need a minute. Like everybody else, get out. You need a minute. Yeah, I would welcome that. But yeah, anyway, folks, this was definitely a legendary film. We had to talk about it. 50 years in the making, you know what I'm saying? And, I mean, commemorating it. Yo, this is a film where everybody fought with their hands. No burners was thrown out at all.
Yeah.
Not anybody got shot.
So hard, someone died anyway.
Someone died from getting just beat up. Yeah. He got jumped to the point where one last punch
killed him.
He punched, ricocheted his mouth into the steel. Done. So that's why I like kudos to this. He was like the hood was so crazy back in the day. Cats didn't even need weapons. It was just straight throwing hands.
This was probably wasn't Cooley High like Streets of Rage game.
Well, when
if they came out in the 80s or the 90s, maybe.
When they bamboozled the two hookers and they got money from them.
See?
In real life, I feel like somebody would have pulled a knife on them.
Oh, yeah.
But they didn't even have a knife on them.
Oh, yeah. The pimp would have came looking for him.
Nobody even pulled out a knife the whole movie.
The pimp would have came looking for him.
Wow.
Yeah, they had a lot of plot armor.
The 1960s was pretty safe.
Yeah, Cochise Mans would have had to talk to them like, yo, hold on, baby. They just did something wrong. They don't know no better.
Yeah.
Plot armor was working till the very
end. Then they was like, all right, we got to switch it up for 1 second. We got to have the cops come in.
The final 5 minutes of this movie.
Final 5 minutes. And then he forgot how they all got out of jail. So he was just like, just roll with it, baby. They got out. Who cares?
Yeah.
So it was a good movie, and I will always commemorate it because it's just so. For growing up now, being more mature, I was just we was all watching. I was like, I forgot that this movie was wild.
Yeah, they were doing a lot.
This was the original YN movie.
Yeah. Oh, the fight scenes. The fight scenes are pretty funny.
Yeah. Those were pretty long.
The two dudes both did Black Panther. They just move my back. Wow. I was like, yo, this movie is crazy. But yo, both the gangs were sitting right next to each other the whole time.
Yeah, they didn't even fight until the kid tried to get through with popcorn. That's what
I like to think they were using guys in the streets.
Yeah, like maybe the tension had just been brewing this whole time, and something just needs to cut the tension in the room.
He was just a fall guy because they didn't even really try to hit him.
Yeah, it just started, and then everybody was in it.
Again, guys.
That's actually kind of funny. I feel like I wonder what people in Europe thought watching this. Like that's why it probably got so popular. But I'm like, damn, this is funny. Like, is this what they think America is? Or,
100%. Yeah. I know they was dumb tight when they saw homie got stationed to Europe. They was like, get the fuck out. Couldn't get the screenwriter. Just tight. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Elly, we want to thank you for doing this movie with us. Two in the game.
Good. I like this movie. Like this movie was interesting. It's like really different than School Days. So yeah. It is different than School Dance for 100%. That we showed you YNs in the current era and we showed you YNs in the past. Yeah. So we've done it all. We've done it all for you. Did a lot more shenanigans in the past. Oh, a lot more. School Dance was not even big. It was just meant to be goofy. So it was like whatever.
It was all types of goofiness.
But this one was like...
You're doing everything.
Yeah.
The kids were all over the place.
Yeah.
Let's get a gorilla on set. Like, what?
This man got the typewriter and said, I'm writing about my life, B. I don't understand. This is my life. That means that in some way he did most of the shit that was in this movie.
Or it was based on things.
Yeah. I really am believing.
I feel like he based it on things that maybe he heard of.
Most
or like
is crazy, yeah. I'll give you
some.
45%.
Yeah, 45%. And then he embellished.
Did someone actually get bodied because it got punched so hard?
Maybe not. But we don't know.
Do you think somebody left open a thing at the zoo and you could just play with a gorilla? Like, that's crazy. That's kind of funny, though.
I do believe somebody was thrown through a movie screen.
Yeah,
I can see that.
I can see that. And the house party fight, too.
Or, like, broke a door.
Broke a door.
Party.
Fighting. Crap games all over the place.
Gorilla? I don't know about a gorilla. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying you one to the zoo.
Yeah. The one where they had the house party and they had the guy make out with the girl so they could get in the house party for free.
Oh, yeah.
That probably happened.
Yeah. Okay, maybe not most, but a good fraction. Good fraction that I'm not going to go into the math about, ladies and gentlemen. A good percentage of this movie is probably this man's life.
That's cool. And he ended up writing so much stuff, so he was a great writer. It sucks that his stuff got stolen from him, though.
Yeah, the other stuff sucks because those are some legendary shows. But but hey, you got to write one of the most legendary movies about YNs.
This is him fishing it out, like what works and what doesn't. This is like beginning stuff before he starts really blowing up in his writing.
Probably.
Yeah, that's cool.
Niggas hit him up, yo. You want to write a show about them Wayans boys? Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Anyway,
I need the money.
I need the money. Let's do it.
It's syndicated.
Could you let these fine people know where they can find you on the socials and all of that?
You can find me at Instagram at Elly Comedy, ELLY Comedy, and you can see me on February 20th at Room 52 for the Volume 4 Traffic Jam Comedy.
Volume 4 Traffic Jam Comedy.
Yep.
Make sure y'all follow her so y'all can see more about that and watch her make you laugh.
Yep.
And entertain you as she should, as she will. And as always, you can catch us on all social media using the link tree in the description. We'll make sure her socials is in the description as well, so that way you can easily just click and follow. All right? But that is part 1 of our Black History Showcase. We'll probably get one more before February ends. And if it's in the beginning of March, hey, whatever, it'll be the same.
Yeah, it don't matter no more.
We show old black movies all the time anyway, so it don't even matter.
You probably got to get one in because this jackass said we got to start celebrating now, so.
Yeah. So you know what? So just because of that, we're gonna get another 70s, 80s movie for sure.
Okay.
He really stepped in it now.
Yeah, we're gonna get another.
Oh no.
Yeah, so for
come over here, bro. Stay over there.
We're gonna have one more 70s or 80s movie, and then we'll get back to the 90s and up. All right. We're gonna catch you next time on another edition. Yeah, we'll try to find one for sure. We're gonna catch you on another edition of Welcome to My Hood Film. Signing off, your boy Marvin Lattimore.
Mooney Francis.
Eileen Harder.
And we are off this, people. Stay cool.
Peace.
Cooley High.
Not that cool. Please.
Oh,
Never
man.
that cool.